Yes, it wasn't just the majors that bugged me, it was everybody. I mean, Matador and Sub Pop and, often...
All our little friendly, fuzzy...
Well, that was a scary time, though, for labels. Now, I think labels have given up now. They've almost...
Some of them understand that they're... If you get featured on one of those big MP3 blogs...
Yeah.
I mean, bands like Clap Your Hands say, yeah, I mean... Can you arguably say that between like Pitchfork and MP3 blogs, that's where a lot of that groundswell comes from?
I think that, like, for instance, yes, and to back up that point, we're putting out a record in August. We're not authorizing $1 for print advertisements on the record rollout. Like, me and the guys that were kind of my manager and my bandmates and people who are really working on the record, we've kind of come up with this idea. I mean, it has to be different. Things have changed. Things have changed in the past 3 months. So print advertising, biggest waste of money in the world. Trying to pitch to spin a Rolling Stone, who cares? Who gives a shit? No, can we cuss on this thing?
That Rolling Stone review.
Are we allowed to cuss?
Sure, yeah,
okay.
We'll zip it. But that Rolling Stone review, was that the one where they talked about your lo-fi production?
Yes, yeah.
It was like, well, I'm glad I went to all the trouble of trying to get in Rolling Stone. Well, you're somebody who's
Well, the thing is that that's part of it. Not only is
that one galled me. We still have that one on our fridge.
It's 100 word. That's something you call your mom. Mom, I got reviewed in Rolling Stone, and then she calls you back and says, "This is completely. It's 100 words. Who cares?"
Yeah.
And also, it's totally inaccurate. It's not even like. The thing that matters about MP3 blogs is that not only are you reading a recommendation from a credible and completely passionate person, but the music is right there. The link is right there. And when you read something in old media, like how many reviews are they running of bands you've never heard of? And it's not like, yeah, maybe it's Robert Christgau and maybe that means something to you, but it's not like these magazines are just packed to the brim with writers that even are on your radar for credibility. But when you go to Large Hearted Boy or when you go to Brooklyn Vegan,
it's a voice that you become familiar with.
It's a voice. It's one singular, identifiable aesthetic, and you over time a lot of these blogs are very well written. You read Gorilla versus Bear, and these guys they're very interesting people, and you start to figure out what they're into, what they're not into, and you kind of adjust, and I have an enormous, for me it's just MP3 blogs. That's what I care about. I don't care about anything else, and that's why we're not servicing, we're going to send the record out to magazines and stuff, but I just don't think any of that stuff is important.
The stuff with the print ads, I think sometimes